Hey everybody, it's Russell. Welcome back to the channel. Got another AMC question for you. Which will feel better, being rich or being right? Now I know there's a lot of people out there that doubt the Moass. They doubt what AMC's doing. Even the apes were divided, and there's some question as to, is Adam just setting us up to get ripped off? But you know, it is what it is. But we saw with GameStop the other day after their earnings, and they shot up, $6 just like that, and then they just kept going up, and it brought back those feelings. And we saw AMC have a little bump, and Ape have a little bump, and it helps make me feel that, hey, we're just waiting for them to close these irresponsible short positions that they took out. We're seeing it in the news with all the bank failures. And, my fingers are crossed. This will still happen. I know there's doubters out there. But when it has a run, when there's some good news, when there's a pump, one of the things I get excited about is, are we finding, the money is nice. Trust me, the money's nice. But there's also the vindication that we held true to our belief. And, we feel like there was malfeasance, that they manipulated the stock, that they didn't play by the rules, and that's how they drove this price down. They cheated. Nobody had our back, and that's how they brought this, stock down from $60, $72 down to, $4 and change where we are today. Obviously, I know Ape didn't help when that came out. But I wonder at the end of the day, I know the money will be nice, but even nicer will be the vindication that we were right. We were right in the beginning when we jumped into this play. We were just victims of crime. And the unfortunate thing was, instead of people seeing this and, the right thing being done and justice being served, people just mocked us, ridiculed us. And it's tough. And I turn to YouTube because it's a community. I like all the YouTubers. I don't agree with them all the time. I don't like it when the YouTubers fight. And I hate the clickbait YouTubers. And I don't really give a damn about the TA that people want to do. Nobody got into this stock for technical reasons. We all know what it was when we got into it, and we got caught. And no TA is going to get us out of this. It's simple. Are they going to settle their shorts or not? Right? That's how I feel. I'm not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And can you hang in there? At times, yeah, I was a little over leveraged, and we had to make adjustments. But we know what we got into. But what I turn to YouTube for is the community, the other people going through the same thing I'm going through. And I know on my channel, I try to do that with my videos. I try to stay positive. I try to make videos where people can come and watch them, and not it's not cold hard TA and this line and that line and all this baloney. I'm not a day trader. I'm a novice investor that had a few long-term investments for my retirement, and I saw everybody making money. Whether it was NFTs, whether it was GameStop in January. And when I saw AMC, people saying it was going to run in May 2021, I jumped in. And in the past, I invested in Facebook, but I didn't invest enough for it to really pay off. I made a few bucks, but I could have made six figures if I had made more of an investment over the years. And that always haunted me. That too was behind going all in on AMC. And I wonder though, when this really pays off, and then when things went south on us, it was terrible. And I encouraged a few people to invest in AMC, and for some of them, it had real impact. Now, they took my initial encouragement and they made decisions for themselves. But I still feel guilty about that first phone call that I made to them and said, hey, you should really think about getting in on this. And I know my father and my father-in-law both made investments, and you feel terrible. And you live with that. And I just hope in the end we have our run, whether it's the Moass, whether it's a low ass, or just break even. I don't care. I just want to try to get my money back. I want some kind of movement. But more than anything, I hope at the end of the day, we can look back at this and say, you know what? We were right. We were right. We were cheated. We were robbed. But we prevailed. We held together, and we prevailed. And the one thing, people, I just watched a clip today, and it was these two young guys, and they're just mocking the apes and, saying, oh, Adam Aaron's just playing these suckers, and he knows he's the Pied Piper. Maybe they're right. Maybe we're Enron. Or maybe we're just members of a cult that got sucked in. Maybe we're, Bernie Madoff suckers. Maybe we're Trump University suckers. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Oh, yeah. But no, Trump University, that was a sucker thing, too. They settled that in court. But it's that same idea. We wanted something better for ourselves. We wanted something to believe in. And yeah, it's true, that gets people in trouble sometimes. But we looked at the situation, we made our decisions, and I hope in the end we will be right. History's full of cases where people, they had crazy ideas, or they took a stance on something, and it wasn't easy, and they were challenged, and in the end they persevered. And I hope that will be the case for us, that in the end, when the history is written, the apes will have prevailed. Maybe it wasn't $100,000 a share. Who knows what it might be. But hopefully everyone gets their money back, and hopefully a little bit or a lot more. And we get to write the final chapter. And the final chapter is going to be, about where everybody went with their lives after this, what they learned, and the bonds that were made. And I know we're going through a tough time. We just had the vote, and we're divided. But always remember, apes together strong. Never forget what we did. In a country torn apart, we came together. And we held for each other as best we could. And nobody can take that away from us. Nobody can short that. In this environment, when you get people that have differing views, strangers, and they come together for a goal, it's inspiring. And I hope that will be the final chapter of the apes, that we were right. And the idea of being right or being rich, I hope they're not mutually exclusive. I hope that we can be both and be happy. But which one will feel better? I don't know. I imagine they both will feel pretty damn good if and when they happen. But I gotta say, in the end, money's just money, but there's something about being right, having a purpose with your life, about seeing something through that's priceless, that money can't buy that feeling. And I hope you felt a little bit of that as GameStop surged. And that was people closing. That was people that had made mistakes saying, okay, we're out. And there's more of it out there, I hope. And I hope they settle up soon. They realize they made their mistake. They realized we're not going away. And they just have to do the wrong thing. Maybe we made a mistake, but maybe they made a mistake too, and they have to own up to their mistake. And we'll see. What do I think will feel better? I don't know. Does it really matter? I know I'm asking the question. It's not really a yes or no question. I imagine, I know being rich or having money will take away a lot of problems, and hopefully that will make you feel good. But in the end, I think feeling right about this play, as long as it went on, I think in the end feeling that we were right, and we were right from the beginning. They just cheated and stole from us. And I think, for me, being right in the end will feel pretty good. But you know what? I gotta also be honest. There's other times in the end I was right about something and I didn't get any money from it. So you know what? I'll take the cash to be truthful as well. I think being rich will feel pretty good anyway. Well, take care. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. Thank you so much.